Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to Beer Bros.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Beer Bros, the podcast on AMV TV. As you know, I'm Anthony Michael, and as always,
Yeah.
we got the king of the red and the blue pill on camera,
Howdy, folks.
and we got DC on camera, who's going to be joining the team.
How you guys doing?
And Keys will either make it in the middle of the video or may not be in the video at all. He has some stuff he had to take care of, but as you know, the show must go on. Always. So basically, today we're going to be talking about the new Street Fighters movie and the video game comparison to it. I'm sure, let's be honest, we've all played Street Fighters, right?
A
Mhm.
little bit when I was an
A little
arcade game.
All right, so as you know, of course, they're going to try to make another movie off of it. But, oh, here's Keys. He's hopping on right now. Yo,
What up, Keys?
Yo, keys.
hold on, he's muted. He's got himself muted. All right, well, while we wait for that to happen. So basically, the game is, or originally came from Capcom. I'm sure you know that company, the same company that makes Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, the cast is what's been confusing me lately. It looks more like it's going to be a mix between a Paramount and Lionsgate movie with the WWE cast. There we
I
go,
can see
Keys.
that.
You there, Keys?
Yo,
There we go. We got him now. Yeah, so
yeah,
basically, from what I ended up doing research on, there's already been 3 to 4 movies of Street Fighters to start with. The first one was in '94, it was made.
Yeah.
But my real comparison is how do you get an actor like Van Damme as Guile and now you got Cody Rhodes playing him?
well, originally, I don't know if y'all heard this. Originally, Van Damme wasn't supposed to do Young Guile. You know, what I mean, he was actually supposed to play Ken. The role of Ryu was supposed to be to the late Brandon Lee, rest in peace. And after Brandon Lee died, that's when they did the whole switch around. And you know what I mean, Van Damme wound up being Gal because he wants to be the star, and you know what I mean, and all that shit. So you know what I mean. So originally Van Damme was supposed to be Ken, and
All right.
and
But
like they was,
just go ahead.
well, I mean, plus they was supposed to go by story mode, like actual story mode. But that's when they did the whole switch around.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, I get it. It's, you got an actor like Van Damme, but now you got Cody Rhodes and, a lot of it's going to be WWE stars. You got at least 2 WWE stars in there, which I
Yeah,
don't think's a bad idea considering that, it is still WWE may be fake, but it's still a form of fighting.
yeah, it's not a bad idea. I just don't see Roman Reigns as a Kuma. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Neither do I, but also he also just won the Royal Rumble. Maybe that was a way to promote the movie also.
Absolutely. You
You
know,
get what
plus
I'm
he hasn't
saying?
held the title in about what, 2 years now?
Yeah, he came in, won the Rumble, and now, we're not gonna. That's probably why he wasn't in WWE for a while. He was probably filming.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. We barely saw Cody Rhodes for a
Yeah.
while.
Mhm.
But, I mean, they got overall a good cast, like Jason Momoa as Blanca. I think that
I
might be
was
good.
just looking at that. I
Yeah,
was just wondering whether or not he would be able to pull that off.
And then you got 50 Cent in it as Borog.
I think 50's gonna pull that off.
But I'm
I
really
really
confirmed,
do.
Andrew Schultz, he's more of a comedian than an action star.
Yeah.
So,
Plus they got that UFC fighter playing Joe from the original Street Fighter, the first Street Fighter, which he was a jobby in the game.
yeah.
So I want to see how they're gonna do that. You know what I
It
mean?
could
Forget
go
I
either.
like the concept. I like where they're going with it because they're actually going, you know what I mean, like back in the 90s with it. So like I like
Well,
where they're going with it. It's just I'm iffy with the cast.
I mean, it takes place in '93 when, they're thrown
Yeah,
back into the combat after Chung Li recruits them for the next World War tournament.
yeah.
So, we're definitely going to see a lot of fighting. And in the trailer, you could already see that you already saw Vega, you saw his blades,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes doing a flip, kicking someone through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just hesitant about the cast. Like the
no, I
trailer was
agree on
fire.
that too.
The trailer was fire. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about the guy. I don't know too much about the guy, the actor who's playing Ken, but I do know the guy who's playing Ryu, and he is a good actor and he's a good martial artist.
Well, the whole point of the movie is going to come down, acting's a big part, but the whole movie is going to come
Yeah.
down to mostly martial arts.
No, exactly.
That's going to be the main selling point.
Yeah.
I mean,
I,
also it helps that, 50 Cent is and everybody knows who 50 is.
yeah.
And,
I'd be really
Jason
surprised if they got
Jason
everybody to
Momoa.
do their own stunts.
Yeah, Jason Momoa is well known considering he just made the Minecraft movie, and that was #1 movie for the longest time in theaters.
Yeah.
The cast itself is going to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. Cast is one thing, but the only reason I'm a little bit skeptical about it because, like I said, I did watch the 1994 Street Fighter, and the plot was okay. I just thought the script was kind of iffy for me. The script really didn't work for me. It was more of like a martial art comedy, and I thought the ending was very cliche.
Well, the thing is, you also got to remember how long ago was that? It's
True.
it's they're practically rebooting the whole series. They're going to continue rebooting everything to make money, Zach.
Yeah, true. Well,
You
because
get what I'm coming from?
yeah, but like also too is because because they did another film in 2009 where they did Street Fighter again, but it's like the Legend of Chun Li and Bison. I really didn't care for that one. Was like iffy for me because that was more of a detective thing than it was about martial arts.
Yeah, The Legend of Chun-Li that came out in 2009.
Yeah, I just thought the way they did the story was kind of like what?
But they also have a lot of animated movies too.
True.
They have at least 2 or 3 animated movies from from the research I did. But
Yeah,
also, this movie is going to take place in Australia. That's where it was filmed. And originally, it was supposed to be produced by Sony also, right?
No, nobody in here.
Zach's having some technical errors right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that the CGI keeps up with it. I feel like in movies nowadays with the CGI, like I feel like it's slowly been falling off.
A little
It's
bit.
it all.
CGI is almost regressing.
Well, there's only one way to find out about all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the trailer and the trailer looks pretty cool, especially when he kicked that dude through the wall. But like,
Yeah, that was Cody
I
Rhodes.
just
I
hope
mean,
the
that looked
CGI
pretty.
is
I'm not
like,
gonna lie, that looked pretty badass.
Yeah. Nah, it was badass. He just went, man.
Yeah.
Well, it was originally supposed to come out in March, right? It was originally supposed to come out next month.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was.
Sony and Legendary Pictures had a deal, and something happened. Back out deal. That's when Paramount took in to help.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
but
what?
like
Street Fighter was pretty good. My bad, Zach. I felt like they redeemed themselves. I don't know if you guys seen it, but you probably seen it when they came out with the Street Fighter, freaking Assassin's Fist. I don't know if you
I
saw
didn't
that
see
one.
that. I didn't see
Yeah,
that one.
It's a
I don't
web
think so.
series, right?
Yeah, freaking. It was
Yeah.
a web series on. I think it was on Crackle, and then it went to YouTube, and it did pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, represent the
Because
characters. It was a story from the
Exactly.
video games. It did the characters and the stories.
Exactly. Plus the guy who they got for Akuma and to play their sensei, it was accurate on point. You know what I mean? Freaking like there was action in it, but they really told like the story how it was supposed to be told back in '94. Even the freaking anime, especially the first anime that they dropped, and I think it was 95, 96, if I'm not remembering.
94.
All right, on
Yeah,
94.
the anime where the animated films came out in the mid to late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Street
when
Fighters 2, the animated movie.
Akira, Ghost in the Shell and all that. Yeah. I felt that anime movie was better than the live action one when it came out because it was on point. It was on
Yeah.
Well,
point.
it's a
Mm.
lot easier to make an animation film than actually have people do the moves for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the fact that it was on store, my point though is that it was accurate with the story, how the game was, so that animated movie.
And I
You
appreciate
know
things
what
like
I'm
that, the accuracy to the
saying?
story. I like things like that.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
really
Uh,
disappoints me when people like stray too far from the original content.
oh,
Yeah,
and they
that's
strayed far. They
yeah,
did
that's
with.
Yeah.
They did that with a lot
that's
of
one of the
movies.
reasons. That's why one of the reasons why I didn't care much for the 2009 Legend of Chun-Li Street Fighter film because, as I said, they really didn't do they really didn't do like they didn't really they just went off script a bit and were made it more of like, oh, we gotta investigate this super underground crime lord, and he did
Yeah.
all of that just to like, and like I said, I just thought the
Yeah, that
way the
movie made
script.
absolutely no sense.
And then, especially Chun-Li doing the Hadouken, what the hell? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to theaters to see it because I am a fan of Street Fighter, bro. I grew up on Street Fighter as a kid. I was playing it on the freaking of the Super Nintendo. You know what I mean? Freaking like I was playing it in the arcades with my cousin and shit.
Who do you
Like,
main
I'm a
as?
big fan, huh?
Who do you main as?
Me, my dude was Ryu at first, and then once I got the hang of E Honda, I started demolishing people.
What about you,
Yeah.
Zach?
So I think I played a little bit of Street Fighter. I was aware of it. I think I played a little bit of it, but it wasn't really my kind of game to play because I really wasn't that good. I'm
I
really
used
that
uh
good.
I used Chung Li a
Who?
lot.
Chun-Li. What about you, DC?
I didn't also play Street Fighter too much, but when
What?
I did play, I did go a little bit mainstream. I just picked Ryu.
Ryu?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just
Uh,
went with who you felt like needed the main popular one, right?
Yeah, that's basically what it was for me. I mean,
I
I'm a
started
little
with
bit younger.
Ryu.
I'm only
I
24,
Yeah.
so
I
I
played
didn't actually grow up in it as much.
Y'all making
But
me feel old, bro.
yeah,
I'm
no, I
43,
remember
bro.
Smash
You know
Bros.
what I mean?
Smash
Like,
Bros. Had the Hadouken in it.
no. Smash Bros. Was fire too, though.
Yeah, I love
Smash.
the original Smash
Well,
Bros.
Yeah.
now they have them in Smash Bros.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
now they
Oh,
Yeah.
added them and stuff like
yeah,
that,
because like
and it's
when I
pretty
played
cool seeing the throwbacks.
When I played Street Fighter, I think I tried playing as Bison
M
or the
Bison.
Ryuga, and they were like iffy with because I really
Chung
wasn't
Li
good
was
at
where it's at, though. If you knew how to use
the.
Chung Li, you were powerful.
That's the same thing with E Honda. Hey, if you knew how to use E Honda, you was a problem, and I figured it out. So you know what I mean? Freaking like after, you know what I mean? Freaking like I used to E Honda, I just started using E Honda.
The
Matter of
game
fact, I
on
played Mortal Kombat a little more. Sorry,
Yeah.
Anthony. I played Mortal
Mortal
Kombat a
Kombat
little
was
more. I
fire
mained as
too.
Baraka.
Mortal Kombat was awesome. Like, I didn't, I do know, I played it when it was on Xbox 360 at my cousin's place, but
Uh,
I didn't play any of the. But I do know that they were originally like, it was an arcade game originally, and
but Street
I thought
Fighters
that.
was the same thing too. Street Fighters has been arcades and
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, but even though I didn't play much, I didn't really stick to the video game lore because it was just a little confusing. So I ended up watching. I thought the live action when they did in '94, like the first two, the first one was great because I feel like they really made it work, and the guy who played Shang Tsung was like awesome.
But yeah, I feel like, Street Fighters was the way to go. I feel like Street Fighters overruled Mortal Kombat.
if
Yeah,
you're
it's a tough
Yeah.
decision to
into
be for me.
yeah, if you're into like all the technicality, like martial arts styles of it, and just the like the formality of it, and the origin, freaking the originality of it, everybody's gonna choose Street Fighter. But if you're into the
Hmm.
guts, claws, and the want to see people's body parts out,
The
Mortal Kombat is where to
brutality.
go.
Yeah.
Mortal
Yeah, the
Kombat
Oh
is where to
brutality of
man.
go.
Mortal Kombat was what sold it.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Oh, and
guys
don't forget
remember?
the song.
I don't. Mortal Kombat. I remember that commercial, bro.
No, it
The
goes.
kid in the New York streets. Mortal
It's
Yeah.
also the classic fight that you get
Fight.
too.
Yeah.
Finish
Mhm.
him.
I was
Yeah.
actually telling my dad, I feel like if I wasn't doing Tai Chi and it was like, and I was in the martial art, if I did Tai Chi or martial arts and I'm in the championship, I would want them to play Mortal Kombat and as my like go-to theme when I'm in the arena.
He
I felt
gonna
like
wind up
Street
starting
Fighters
taking
was
off. He gonna wind up starting taking people out doing fatalities to them. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatality.
You got a fatality. You guys remember Killer Instinct?
yeah.
What's Killer
Oh
Instinct?
That
man.
was Xbox. That
Oh,
was
No.
Xbox.
I never played that.
originally it was Super Nintendo
Yeah,
originally.
that I know. I had
Yeah.
Okay.
Xbox. It
My
was
man
that's
Ant remembers it.
what the hell's that guy's name? Wasn't like the pirate, skeleton pirate, one of the
Yeah, yeah,
guys?
yeah, 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 yeah,
And I
yeah.
think one of them was like fuck, a crocodile
Glacier,
or something.
Glacier was one. Yeah, Glacier. Yeah. You know, so
I
Killer
have
Instinct,
memories of it, but I never played it.
Killer Instinct is supposed to be like not a spin-off, but like, you know what I mean? Freaking like they were trying to do the same thing with that, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Like brutality, but not really brutality is like, you know, the shit was crazy. And they had the werewolf guy. Remember the werewolf
I
guy?
remember him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nightwolf.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, remember Sub-Zero?
that was
Oh,
Mortal
fuck.
Kombat. We're talking about
Hmm.
we're talking about
Yeah.
Killer Instinct.
Oh, Killer
Yeah.
Instinct. No, I never heard of that game.
You never heard of Killer Instinct?
That game was
No.
I've heard of it, never played it
that
myself.
was a good fucking
Nah,
game.
nah. If y'all didn't play it, that's cool. But I know y'all heard of it though.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
game
Yeah,
was
wasn't gonna be able
yeah.
to tell you any characters or anything, but
You see, all
like
these
now that you're
games,
mentioning stuff, it kind of reminds
all
me.
these games is
Didn't
from my
they add that
generation.
I
dude
don't
from
know him
Gears
that
of
well.
War on Killer Instincts too?
It was a special edition, but he
Yeah.
wasn't really part of it though.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying he was
yeah.
like a DLC.
Yeah, DLC. Yeah, yeah. My man, Ant.
Yeah.
I already know. I
Ant
already,
knows, bro.
dude,
Yo, man.
dude, peace,
What about Virtual Fighter?
peace. I already know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Mine's is right there, bro. Freaking, I would grab it, but I gotta get up. I ain't trying to get up right now. My shit is right there, bro. Oh man. What about Virtual Fighter?
I never heard of Virtual Fighter.
Oh,
You lost me on that too.
I lost to a Virtual Fighter? Wow. Oh man. Virtual Fighter was for
Oh, I used to have this game. PS2. Yeah, I was on the
yes, yes,
PS2. I just looked it up.
yes.
I used to have it. I wish I kept it. I think I got rid of it when I was really young. But I used to have
Hold
that
on
one.
one
PS2 is
second,
my
guys.
stuff.
Hold on
I
one
used
But
to
I
have
second.
was
all
always
the
Xbox. That's why.
Hold on one
yeah.
second. I gotta give my little man something to drink. Hold on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was me though. I had Xbox my entire life, so I never really got to play that. But Def Jam Fight for New York. You ever play
Never
that?
heard of that game.
Keys will know.
No, I have it.
Kids will know
Oh,
Def Jam. You play as all the rappers and you beat the shit out of the other rappers.
I've
oh, is it
also
like one of
heard of
those?
that one.
I'm sorry,
Def,
DC, go ahead.
Yeah, I've also heard of that one.
Def.
I've also never played it, but
That game goes
They're
for like
yeah,
actually
I
doing
did
a
hear about
reboot of
that.
that.
People who told
it's
me it was
confirmed.
fun.
Yeah, it's confirmed, bro. They're actually gonna do a freaking a reboot.
Because
When is
Why
it
is
mainly,
it
supposed to
why is it
drop?
$3,000 on eBay?
I don't know.
Because it's a good fucking game, DC.
It's $3,000. I mean, I'm seeing some for like 180.
Yeah,
This
because it's a
one's
classic game.
900.
You could play as like
Yeah,
50 Cent
dang.
and beat the shit out of like Snoop Dogg. No, I'm
yeah.
not kidding. That's dead ass
Nah,
what it
for real.
was.
Nah. He's
Oh, is
telling
it
the
like?
truth,
That's
bro.
funny as
Oh, I was
hell.
gonna
He's
ask. Is
telling
it
the
like one
truth.
of the? I was gonna ask. Is it like one of those like? It's like one of those beat 'em up kind of games, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
You know what I
because
mean?
like
Freaking, they
the
actually had a
only.
storyline to it.
But you know,
Okay,
you would just
What was
play as
that?
I
Def
think
Jam
fucking Sean
Vendetta?
Paul was in it, right?
Sean Paul was in it. Redman was in it. Fat Joe was in it. Method Man, Busta Rhymes,
Ludacris.
Ludacris, 50, a
That kid
couple
was
others
fucking
I
awesome.
can't. A couple I can't remember right now. Yeah.
That
Nah.
game was awesome.
No,
Yeah.
it was dope.
Well,
It was
because like
dope. But
the only type of beat 'em up game that I played was like for Xbox 360, it was Dragon Ball.
I was never big into those games. I never got onto them.
Dragon Ball games were my favorite. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was my all
yeah,
time.
No,
yeah.
I was
Was my all
Street
That
time.
was
Like,
a
Fighter.
oh
good
my
game.
god, I crushed those games. I had Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I had Z Fighters. I had
Z
I had
Fighters, yeah.
almost
Freaking, I
all of
got
them.
Z Fighters.
Yeah, that one was the
Yeah, I
not
got
so
Z
good one.
Fighters.
I couldn't get into it.
All right, so here's a quick question, and then I want to ask one more question about the Street Fighter.
So,
So if you guys had a pick of 5 games you can play for the rest of your life, it doesn't matter what system it is. It could be
what's
the
the
current
genre?
system you're on. Any genre you want of your top 5 games you could play for the rest of your life. Which ones would it be?
It's a hard one.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look at my Xbox real quick.
Let me look at it real
That's a
quick. Hold
tough
on.
question.
I have it in front of me. I might as well.
Yeah, let me look at it real quick. Let me think for a second.
All right.
5 games. I can't even think of like a five. I mean, I could think of like two or three.
I can maybe think of
Two or
five.
three is fine. No. 2 or 3 is fine. If you can't think of
Alright.
5, if
I
you
can
can't think
name
of
a
5,
few.
at least give me 3. At least
I
give
can
me
name a
3.
few.
Hold on. I can name a few. I can also do that. For me, it would be. I would do like the arcade. I would love to play the original like 2 of the arcade games of Street Fighter. I would love to
Okay,
play
that's
an
one.
original art. I would love to play 2 original arcade games of Mortal Kombat.
That's 2.
And I mean, I guess I would also give Dragon Ball another shot if I had
Okay.
the opportunity.
You got your 3. What about you,
You know
DC?
what?
3 or 5?
If we're picking like arcade games too, I would
Yeah.
have to go with any pinball machine. Honestly, I
Oh,
I
he threw it
really used
back.
to have like yeah, like honestly, I'm like my mother grew up kind of like
Threw
in
it
an
back.
arcade almost. So my
Threw it
mother
back.
actually lived in a bowling alley for a little bit. Her
Nah.
parents owned the bowling alley, so she lived upstairs. She got really good at bowling and all that, but she really loved the pinball machines, and she got me into it young. So I
Yeah.
would pick pinball machines of any kind. I would probably give also the Dragon Ball games.
That's
I don't
2.
know which one I would pick. Probably the newest one that came out. What was that?
I know which one you're talking
What
about.
was
I
that
just can't think of the
newest
name of it
one?
right now.
Uh, Newest Dragon Ball game.
Sonverse or something.
Sparking Zero. I think I would pick Sparking Zero just because of all the new stuff from like Super they have and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I really like the continuation of it and
No
the
doubt.
mechanics aren't
Yeah.
that bad. Like it's kind of almost like a more fantasy Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Like it kind of gives that vibe a little bit, but it has more Dragon Ball and just like I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Dragon Ball. So I would pick that one and then maybe like a different type of game, like almost what's that? What's that one with all the killers? And you
Grand
have
Theft
to
Auto?
do the generators to get out.
Oh, Dead
No,
by
you got to do
Daylight.
the generators.
Dead by
Dead by
Daylight.
Daylight. I would choose something like that, like you choose like to be either the killer or the escapees. Like I kind of like those games too. So I would probably pick Dead by Daylight as my third.
Oh.
Okay.
DC, did you ever play oh there was like this it was kind of like a beat 'em up game, but it kind of wasn't. It was like remember the original Family Guy video game for PS2?
Yeah, they had that, and then the Simpsons
God,
video games where you drove
not that
everybody
game again.
around.
But
Yeah.
my games I
What's your
got.
top
Beat 'em
5?
up.
I have to go with Gears of War.
Okay.
That's been favorite game of mine since the first one came out. I beat every single one of them on every difficulty and every DLC that you could imagine. I have at
That's one.
least I have at least 1,000 hours on that game.
That's one.
Damn.
I have to go with Saint Rose.
Oh, good one.
Saint
That
Rose,
Good
I
is a
one.
I
good
beat
one.
every single one of them.
Good one.
I have to go with one of the Street Fighters just for the fun of, just for the fun of it. And this one is he's exactly is gonna know what I'm gonna say about this one. He already know. I think he has a feeling. I think it was called WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Oh my
Fuck
God,
yeah.
Oh
that is a
wow.
good one.
Fuck yeah.
And then
Fuck
if we
Oh,
yeah.
go into
Fuck
it,
Actually,
yeah.
I think I
Fuck
actually have a
yeah.
W. I think I have a
Fuck
WWE
yeah.
game for PS in my old
but
PS2 cabinet.
but if we're really
And then
going
here
yeah, I
comes the
had one
pain.
too. Yeah.
if we're going
And then
arcade
here comes
style,
the
like
pain.
DC said, I'm gonna have to go with Time Crisis that I used to play
Oh
at Dave and
wow.
Buster,
Oh,
where you have
Time Crisis.
to shoot.
Captain Rush.
Exactly.
You know, oh,
He's no
what about
an
from
11.
oh man, remember playing I actually still have it for PS2, Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex.
Oh wow, he threw it back with that one.
Wait, I
Oh,
got one
I
more game.
lost that disc.
I got one
I
more.
was like 11. I lost that disc. I almost beat the game. I was 95% through the game and I lost the disc.
Geez, how many games did
Oh,
I
that was
name?
crushing.
You said 4.
Is it
No,
4?
freaking I think you said 5. The
Well,
time thing.
if we're not going arcade machines, then I gotta go with fucking Madden.
There we go.
Okay, solid.
All
Those
right,
are
so
my
that's your
games. I didn't
5.
know if we were counting arcade machines or not because DC said pinball. I didn't know if we were
Yeah.
counting that or not.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh,
fine.
what about
All right, so
oh, I actually was gonna say there was this one beat 'em up game I tried playing when I was a kid and I never completed it. It was for PS1, Spawn.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
so let me okay,
What's yours,
so
Keys?
um my first one, I gotta go with Ultra Beast. It was an old school game for Sega Genesis. And plus it was an
Yeah.
arcade game too. I gotta
Oh,
go with
sweet.
Ultra
you want to
Beast.
know what would be my fourth game?
What?
Okay.
Rampage, Total Destruction.
Oh
Oh
my
man,
God.
Rampage.
Yeah. I
Page.
remember playing that with one of my
Ooh.
old best friends when I was like 6 or 7 on the PS2, but it was a PS1 game. And we used to have to beat the whole thing because it wouldn't save to the PS2
Man.
because it was a PS1 disc.
Yeah. Hey guys, I actually have to go because I have to go back to work in 2 minutes.
All right, so I bet so give your last what do you think about the Street Fighter movie then? No,
1
papi,
through
go
10.
ahead. 1 through
For
10.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, so wait, are we talking about the new or the original?
the
The
new
new
one.
one. What do
Um,
you think?
I'm really not sure. Truth be told, like I said, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to rate it maybe like a good equal 5, only because, like I said, like I tried watching the original, and like I said, I just thought the way the script kind of was, the storyline was eh. And same thing with the Legend of Chun-Li from 2009. That script was like crap. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just gonna probably wait till it comes online and then I'll just watch it or just order it on DVD.
All right.
Okay.
What about you, DC?
DC?
Uh, I like he said, I'll probably wait until it comes online to give a more harsh judgment. But from like in a prediction standpoint, I would give it like a maybe a 7. I don't want to go too high because I also don't know like too much about Street Fighter anymore. But I don't know. The cast that I was looking at didn't seem too horrible. And like I said, I'll be really surprised if they get everybody to actually do their own stunts. That would be pretty cool if I see that. That would definitely shoot my rating up a little more. Um, but yeah, I would give it a solid 7 for now.
I'm gonna go all around the board. I'm gonna give it a 6. And I'm a Street Fighter fan. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I mean,
I gotta agree with DC and that. I need to see it for myself. Yes, I know
Mhm.
you agree too. I need to see it for myself.
Mhm.
And yeah, but by the trailer, I'll give it by a 6.
All right. Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll
That's
be
fine.
signing out. Later,
All right.
everybody.
We're gonna continue. We got another
Uh,
like 10 more minutes too on this, so we'll wrap it
Later.
up after this.
See you, Zach.
See
See
you.
you later. So what I was saying now is that it's tough with me because you lost me at the cast. When I saw the cast and saw a whole bunch of WWE actors, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. But the trailer is only
Okay.
a minute. I don't have enough info to judge on it for a minute. I need to have a full-on trailer in order to give my opinion on it.
yeah.
Just from
I
reading the plot, it
That's
sounds
true.
like just from reading the plot, it sounds like every fighting movie that they ever made, they're going to compete in a tournament.
Okay, so you want a little more substance, like
I want
before,
to see
like
but
an explanation of the plot before we
but
even
what
see it.
also sold me on the trailer is when they were beating the shit out of that car, just like the game. You
Oh,
know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
even
right?
notice that,
You know what
honestly.
I'm saying, right, Keys?
No, yeah, it was the end.
Yeah. But all right, guys. I think this covers our topic. We're gonna end
Yes,
it
sir.
here. This is Anthony Michael signing out.
It's your boy Keys.
And this is DC.
We'll catch you on the next episode.
Later.
Be your bros. We be your bros. Tell them. Hottest interviews. Highest ranking show. Come on. Be your bros.